Hi, the purpose of this screencast is for me to give you a tour of my virtual classroom that I set up on Schoology.com. Right now we're looking at my home page at Schoology.com where I set up an account, and in order to go view my courses I can go here, scroll down, and I'll know when I reach the course that I've set up as an instructor when I see the little crown over here. If I click there, brings me up to the instructor page for the course. Had I wanted to view this as a student, I can go over here and view the course as. The screen will come up where I can click on one of the students and view it as a student. I found that to be a helpful option when I wanted to check to see whether or not things were appearing the way I wanted them to. Basically, you can see I've got a number of folders and I was able to color code them. Load it up. Ends with a post assessment. Folders for just about everything I wanted to add. The lessons, I was able to create a little library with resources. I was able to have a discussions folder just for sharing general information, thoughts, questions, anything students found. I also have a general information folder, which, as you can see, students are required to complete. I have a Schoology support folder that they are required to view, and up here this folder is required as well. I thought it was rather nifty that I was able to set these folders up so that I could indicate and monitor the student completion just by going here. This lets people know when they log in which students they absolutely have to, which files they absolutely have to view, and which ones are just there as a resource. Now, if I had wanted to set individual documents within a folder to be viewed, I could go, for example, here. I can go up here, and I can monitor whether or not each of the documents in the folder needs to be completed. The lessons are all basically set up in the same format. You can view lesson 1, and as you'll see, I've indicated the students must view this item, they must make a submission for this item, and for the discussion board, they must post a comment or reply. You'll see here this one isn't checked. It isn't necessary that they use this link for creating a Wordle, if indeed they already know how, but it's there as a resource for anyone who might need it. In order to view, it's simple enough. You just click and it comes right up in the same screen for students to view. There we go. This particular one, lesson 1, was about finding and choosing friends. The other lessons are basically set up using the same format. Lesson 2 was about good conversations, the basics. Lesson 3 was about starting and entering conversations, and lesson 4 was about exiting conversations. You can also see I have a pre-assessment loaded up here, as well as a post-assessment, so that students can measure their growth. One of the things I found to be absolutely fascinating was that I could copy to other courses any information I wanted to, or I could save to resources anything that I wanted to. So if in the future when I go to set up other courses, if I like the way these folders look, some of these very basic general folders, I can merely pull them out of resources and load them up to other sections. All in all, I found Schoology to be an excellent user-friendly resource as a way to organize and manage information for both the students and myself, and it certainly is a resource I plan to use in the future.